Today, we're diving into the latest leaks and rumors surrounding the Samsung Galaxy S25 FE. Even though the S24 series is still fresh, excitement is already building for the next Fan Edition. Samsung has been delivering high-quality, affordable phones through its Fan Edition lineup, and it looks like the Galaxy S25 FE will continue that trend. Let's explore what this next-gen device might bring to the table. First, a quick refresher for those unfamiliar with the FE tag. The Fan Edition lineup offers flagship-level features at a more budget-friendly price. It's a smart way for Samsung to give consumers access to premium tech without the flagship price tag. The S25 FE is expected to follow this strategy while packing impressive updates that make it stand out from its predecessors. After skipping a Fan Edition in the S22 lineup, Samsung is back to its annual release rhythm. The S25 FE could arrive as early as next year, 2025, and early leaks suggest it could feature both design and performance upgrades that will get fans excited. Let's talk about the design. While nothing is confirmed yet, early rumors suggest that the Galaxy S25 FE could see a sleeker design compared to previous models. The goal? A slimmer, more refined look that feels great in hand while staying true to the premium feel of the Fan Edition series. Some reports hint at a design slightly thinner than the S24 FE, which was around 8mm thick. Samsung might aim to shave that down for an even more seamless experience, possibly mirroring the sleekness of its flagship models. One way they could achieve this is by optimizing the internal layout, making use of a thinner battery design that saves space without compromising on battery life. If this proves true, the S25 FE will not only look great, but also perform efficiently with a design that's both functional and stylish. A key feature that fans always look forward to is the display. Rumors suggest that the Galaxy S25 FE might carry over the same 6.7-inch screen size introduced in its predecessor. This is great news for those who enjoy larger displays for gaming, streaming, or general multitasking. Expect a high-quality AMOLED panel with smooth refresh rates, which has been a hallmark of Samsung's premium and mid-tier devices alike. Speaking of multimedia, the battery is a crucial element too. Speculation points to the S25 FE packing a 4,700 mAh battery, similar to what we've seen in the S24 FE. This would ensure that users can enjoy hours of content consumption without constantly reaching for a charger. Now for the all-important question, what processor will power the Galaxy S25 FE? This is where things get interesting. Samsung has been alternating between Exynos and Snapdragon chips for different markets, but there's no official word yet on whether the Exynos 2500 will be ready in time for this release. Some reports suggest that the Exynos chip may skip this model entirely, with Samsung opting for Qualcomm's Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 or the newer Snapdragon 8 Elite. Alternatively, there's also a possibility that Samsung could include MediaTek's Dimensity 9400 chipset in certain regions. MediaTek has been stepping up its game in the mobile space, and we could see this powerful chip make its way into the Fan Edition lineup, offering a balance of performance and efficiency. The Galaxy S25 FE is shaping up to be a strong contender in the mid-tier market. If Samsung can combine a premium design, impressive display, and a powerful chipset, whether it's from Snapdragon or MediaTek, we could be looking at a highly desirable phone for 2025. That's all we have for now, but keep an eye out for more details as we approach the official launch. What are you most excited about in the Galaxy S25 FE? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more updates on all things tech. Until next time, stay curious. The smartphone industry is constantly evolving, with each new year bringing us flagship devices that push the boundaries of technology and design. In this video, we'll be taking a close look at the two biggest names in the smartphone world right now: Apple's iPhone 16 Pro Max and Samsung's Galaxy S24 Ultra. Both phones are powerhouses in their own right, but how do they stack up against each other? Let's dive into the battle of the bigs. Design and size. As expected, Apple's iPhone 16 Pro Max doesn't deviate much from its predecessor when it comes to design. The rectangular shape, soft corners, flat sides, and dynamic island pill-shaped cutout remain. This year, however, the screen has grown from 6.7 inches to a massive 6.9 inches, making it the largest display ever on an iPhone. Its bezels are even thinner, but the overall dimensions have changed slightly, measuring 163mm by 77.6mm. In comparison, the Galaxy S24 Ultra is slightly smaller at 162.3 millimeters in height, but a bit wider at 79 millimeters, making it easier to handle for users who love to use the S Pen for sketching or taking notes. Speaking of the S Pen, Samsung once again offers the stylus nestled into the bottom of the Galaxy S24 Ultra. It's a feature that remains unique to Samsung in the flagship market, and one that many users either love or ignore completely. The precision of the S Pen, developed in partnership with Wacom, is something to be admired, making it a fantastic tool for creative tasks. Apple, on the other hand, introduces some new tricks with its buttons. The Action button, which debuted in the iPhone 15 Pro series, returns, offering customizable functions for launching apps or activating Siri shortcuts. But the real star of the show is the new Camera Control button. This physical key, equipped with a capacitive surface, allows users to control the camera with a swipe, much like a traditional camera shutter button, enhancing the photography experience. Both phones come in sleek color options. The iPhone 16 Pro Max offers titanium finishes in white, black, natural, and the new Desert Titanium. Meanwhile, Samsung gives users a broader selection with titanium violet, yellow, black, and gray, and 3 exclusive colors if you order directly from Samsung's website. Display differences. When it comes to display, both phones boast impressive technology. The iPhone 16 Pro Max features a 6.9-inch OLED panel with a 120Hz refresh rate and an always-on display that can drop its refresh rate to just 1 Hz, keeping your wallpaper or photos visible even when the phone is asleep. Samsung's Galaxy S24 Ultra comes equipped with its signature AMOLED screen, also featuring a 120Hz refresh rate and an always-on display. However, Samsung has a slight edge here with its anti-reflective coating, which makes the screen much easier to see outdoors. In contrast, the iPhone struggles with reflections in bright sunlight despite its high brightness. Color accuracy is another area where the two phones differ slightly. The iPhone's display leans towards a yellowish hue, while the Galaxy has a bit of a teal tint. But with both phones offering blue light filters and adaptive color calibration, these differences are minimal in day-to-day use. One new feature for the iPhone 16 Pro Max is its ability to drop to an incredibly low 1-nit brightness level, making it easier on the eyes in dark environments. Samsung's display already hovers around this level, so both phones are excellent for nighttime use. Performance and software. Under the hood, the iPhone 16 Pro Max is powered by Apple's latest A18 Pro chip, built on a second-gen 3nm process by TSMC. This cutting-edge chip brings significant improvements in performance and efficiency, particularly when it comes to handling heavy tasks like gaming and AI-driven processes. Apple has also focused on better heat dissipation, addressing the overheating issues that plagued the A17 Pro chip. The Galaxy S24 Ultra, on the other hand, is powered by the Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Gen 3, specifically tuned for Samsung devices. While both chips are incredibly powerful, benchmarks show that Apple's A18 Pro takes the lead in CPU performance. However, in 3D graphics tests, the Galaxy S24 Ultra isn't far behind, offering stellar gaming performance. Both Apple and Samsung are pushing into the realm of AI, with dedicated NPU cores to handle AI tasks. The iPhone 16 Pro Max comes with Apple Intelligence, which will roll out new features gradually, while the Galaxy S24 Ultra already boasts AI-powered features like live translation, generative image editing, and transcript summaries. As for software, the iPhone runs iOS, which has seen some welcome changes this year, bringing it closer to the flexibility of Android. You can now place app icons anywhere on the home screen and even customize their colors. But if customization is what you're after, Samsung's One UI still reigns supreme with features like split-screen multitasking, themes, and more. Samsung has also stepped up its software update game, promising 7 years of updates for the Galaxy S24 Ultra, compared to Apple's 5-year commitment for the iPhone. Camera capabilities. Apple has made some significant upgrades to the cameras on the iPhone 16 Pro Max, particularly the ultra-wide camera, which now features a 48-megapixel sensor. The main camera remains at 48 megapixel, and the 5x telephoto camera comes with a 12-megapixel sensor. A new lens coating helps reduce the lens flare issue that has been prevalent in recent iPhone models, especially during night shots. Samsung, as always, is pushing the envelope with its camera hardware. The Galaxy S24 Ultra boasts a hopping 200-megapixel main camera, alongside a 12-megapixel ultra-wide, a 10-megapixel 3x telephoto, and a 50-megapixel 5x zoom camera. While the megapixel count might seem impressive, the real magic happens in post-processing. Both phones have excellent cameras, but Samsung has a slight edge in zoom performance, while the iPhone tends to over-sharpen fine details like leaves or grass. In low light conditions, both phones perform admirably, but the iPhone's new lens coating helps reduce the flare and artifacts that can appear in night photos. Samsung, on the other hand, continues to struggle slightly with oversaturated greens in its images, but this is only noticeable when directly comparing photos side by side. Battery and charging. When it comes to battery life, both phones pack a punch. The iPhone 16 Pro Max has a 4,685 mAh battery, while the Galaxy S24 Ultra comes with a slightly larger 5,000 mAh battery. However, Samsung takes the lead in charging speeds, offering 45-watt wired charging compared to the iPhone's 20-watt. For wireless charging, Apple's MagSafe offers 25-watt, while Samsung's wireless charging maxes out at 15-watt. Conclusion. So, which phone is the better choice? It's a tough call. The iPhone 16 Pro Max impresses with its sleek design, powerful A18 Pro chip, and improved cameras, while the Galaxy S24 Ultra excels with its S Pen, higher megapixel count, and faster charging speeds. Ultimately, it comes down to personal preference and whether you're more entrenched in Apple's ecosystem or Samsung's Android world. Either way, you're getting a top-tier smartphone that won't disappoint. What do you think about it? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Until then, take care. Goodbye.